All right, hey everybody. I am here to kind of talk about some myths and things that I'm seeing on not just the internet, but people that's in people's minds, and try to give you guys some clarity, ease of use, and things that can make you better. I want everybody, and my goal in this life is to try to now, and I don't think I can happen, but I'm gonna do the best I can, is to get everybody shooting at least in the 80s and enjoying this game that's given me so much. That's the only reason why I do this, right? Monetary gains and all that kind of stuff. If you don't like what you do, then do something else. You only come around this world once, right? So I love what I do and I want you guys to get better. That being said, I want you guys to be able to understand this easily. And when I see these comments, I see, oops, I didn't communicate clearly enough, okay? So, and at the end of this, I'm going to talk about references and things about where I learned quite a bit about this stuff, things that you can do to improve as well. All right. So one of the favorite videos is this tilt versus turn. So I want to cut through that quickly. So when I'm talking about this is how the body supports the golf club swinging. This is always the big deal. The club swinging is the big deal. Where people have gone wrong about trying to keep the left arm straight or the head still and turn the body, then you get a golf swing that kind of looks like this, and your weight is over here and you reverse pivot, and then your ground's going to throw you this way and you're going to slice the ball. That's why you do it, okay? If I put the golf club up here way to the heavens and I try to swing my arms up high, then my hip has to go out and my head stays over here, and now you have, again, a reverse pivot, right? So these are the things that I want to try to cut loose. If all you thought about was your body supporting, so when your body supports, you have a 2-foot balance, but when the weight of the golf club swings over here, you have a 1-foot balance. So all I'm doing is and this is could be revolutionary for people, right? My hands and arms are hanging the way that they're supposed to from my side. That is a correct grip. You close your fingers. You don't have to change anything. So when I'm saying that the weight of the golf club goes this way to begin the swing, or feel your ankle joints moving, or your knees, or any of that kind of stuff, I'm just trying to get you to respond to the club swinging over here. So the golf club starts with a weight transfer that comes over here. See? Do you see how if I move my golf club here, that's my weight's here? So all I'm doing now is I have a 2-foot balance to a 1-foot balance. And when I swing over here, I have a 1-foot balance. So as I'm swinging and the golf club starts to go this way, it recenters me back to my left foot. And now from here, now the club comes back this way, it recenters me back to my right foot. So when I swing through, I'm back on my left foot. Listen, this is simple from a left foot to a right foot balance, and all you do is swing the golf club, and then from here, you'll see that my weight is on my right, and my weight is on my left. The counterbalance and all that kind of stuff happens. You don't have to think about it, thank God, right? If I thought about left, right, back right, back left, oh man, I wouldn't be any good either, okay? So the left arm, let's talk about misconception of the left arm. The left arm is extended, not rigid, not locked. If you do this, you are losing speed because this elbow joint has to bend. This then is a speed producer, right? So then the golf club going this way, right? I see people talk about, and I even saw it at some, I don't know, horrible instructor, turn the body this way. Well, your head has to move off the ball. See, the head stays centered, but the chin rotates with the xiphoid process, the middle of your chest. See, so there's your weight on your right, and there's your weight on your left. If you keep your head still like this, another instructor said keep your head behind the ball. Well, then the head didn't rotate. So if the head doesn't rotate, the weight doesn't go this way, right? I've even seen, like, I don't know, David Ledbetter, who talks about taking the golf club, make sure their hands are outside the club head, and then reroute it this way, right? Or another guy, I could talk about Speed Rob. The middle of your body moves the golf club. No, it does not. Your wrist and the hands and the forearms and the golf clubs, it's the only way to get the golf club over top of the shoulder. If I take away my arms and I just do this with my center, okay, unless I put the golf club here, that's the way that it can move, right? But everyone plays me at home. If you get a golf club, try to put it over your shoulder without moving your hands. Hey, here's the inside of the body, middle of the body. I'm wanting you to understand that the body is just supported by this is, so the body is just a supporter. You don't turn your shoulder, That's all that socket does. This is not a primary mover. It's a secondary mover. So when the golf club swings over here and the weight is supported, the body does turn. Absolutely. It shifts over here, your weight's over here, your body turns, no problem. I understand that. It's responding to this though. You don't just do this, right? If you do that, I could do this all day. Watch this. Ready, shift and turn, and my golf club is still here. So that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Golf club didn't move, right? But the golf club moves, then all this stuff happens in sequence. I hope you guys are kind of understanding this, right? So when I'm teaching people to roll their ankles and move the weight like this, it's because their body has never felt the golf club respond. So if I swing like this, my body's upper body, or like this, it's responding. My lower body is not doing anything. If I swing my arms up like this, my body has to respond. So when you swing the golf club and you let your body respond, all of a sudden your ankle joint moves, your hips move, all that should move. So when I'm teaching people, and this is the reason why people need to come see me or do Zoom golf lessons, is because I can see, oh man, nothing moved. I don't have a 3 count. I don't put pressure into the ground over here to allow my body and the club to respond with my weight going right to left. And so I could see that, right? If someone does have this but has an incorrect grip and their hands don't hinge correctly, well then I'm gonna tell them to move their hands quite a bit, right? If I got somebody who moves their hands too much and no arms, then I'm gonna say, hey, feel like your arms are moving further out. So everybody is different, but basically you're still responding to the weight of this thing swinging as you're going from here to here. This is the fastest way to swing a golf club, okay? You watch Bryson DeChambeau, he does some things right with his forearms and this, and he kind of locks that into position, and he gets the golf club into a single plane, but his golf club is being pushed into the ground. His weight goes over to his right leg. His golf club is still here like this as he's here. He has just learned to keep this left hand and arm from making this external rotation this way. So when he comes through from here, he literally is more like in a straight line already from here. And then even in this, and he'll say this in his long drives, that he felt when his shoulder would feel like it'd go up, the golf club would release. And this gave him extra power. And he had some eureka moment, right? The eureka is that this is a circle, right? Now I'm a 52-year-old man that can basically swing somewhere between 130 and 140 miles an hour when I'm loose, okay? That's because this golf club is swinging circular. You will never get that if you go out or if you try to put the golf club somewhere. All these things are swings. See, this is hand action. This is wrist. See how the wrist do this flop? I don't want wrist action. That's me actually having to put the club somewhere. I never want to have to actually put the club somewhere or think about where the golf club goes. Stop that. Just let the club swing. And if the club swings, there's all my weight right. See? From right here. Then I'm here. I'm not trying to pull the club down from here to here. And what do you think about at the top of the golf swing? I'm releasing this thing up here. I know, that's crazy, right? I mean, you lost me now, see? But the thing is, when this thing is going, my weight's already responding. So I'm letting this go from the top. A lot of people get to the top of the golf swing and figure out, what do I do? I'm just responding to the club swinging. So I'm releasing this golf club from up here, see? My whole hand is spinning, right? Like so, like that. That's a throw, isn't it? Or a backhand. So how would you backhand if you pull the club down, see? So you swing the club, then swing the club. Now, somebody said, show me how to do it right. Here you go. Now, I'm in perfect balance from that. This is a sand wedge. You hear it whipping, it's probably 100 miles an hour, right? Now, I'm never going to swing it 100 miles an hour. One is because it has too much loft, the ball's going to go way up high. So obviously, my sand wedge speed can just be this. Now see, that's just nice and easy. But you can control it by swinging this. Now, if you want to take the club back in a straight line and try to then do this, great, but your timing's not going to be great, right? Did David kill Goliath like this? Or did he kill him like that? You tell me, right? So you guys got to quit thinking about this kind of stuff because it kills me. When I see you guys on the driving range out here at Country Hills and I see all this locked tension in the arms and I see all this twisting in the body, it just kills me, guys. So I hope that that this resonates with you and send this to people that you do come see me, you know, for a golf lesson or Zoom. I'm available a lot of times. I'll make time for you from, you know, early in the morning to late evening if it takes that to try to get this golfing world back to having fun out here. All right, take care, guys.